The Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe is a place for pilgrims and people from all over the place, all over the Chicago area, the suburbs and whole country to come and to pray, especially guided by the devotion of Our Lady of Guadalupe. It is located in Des Plaines, Illinois. There is no church at the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe, but we celebrate the Mass outdoor in the grotto. And we have 4 Masses on Sundays. All of them are in Spanish, but everyone can come and to celebrate the sacrament of the Mass. And when the weather is nice, we do it outdoors in the plaza. And during the winter, we use the gym of the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Our Lady of Guadalupe is the Mother of God, the Virgin Mary, the Empress of the Americas. That was the title that Blessed John Paul II gave her. And she appeared to Mexican Aztec Indian in 1531 in Mexico City, and with a great message to build her a house where she could be there for her children, to listen to their needs, to listen to their petitions, and to be a protector and a great intercessor for them before her Son Jesus Christ. And she has accompanied the Church, especially in America, with her protection. People of all ethnicities have a great devotion to her. She's everywhere, in homes, in hospitals, in schools, especially in the homes of her children. Just a great devotion. She's always attentive to the needs of her children, and that was the purpose of her apparition, to be there ready to help them anytime they ask for her protection, for her intercession. This place is very, very special because it started with the simple faith of a group of devotees of Our Lady of Guadalupe that brought an image of her from Mexico so that they could come and pray and have their devotion to venerate her here in Des Plaines, and a place that they could come constantly without going to all the way to Mexico City. But what really makes this place very special is that Monsignor Guerrero came and brought this image we have here, and he told the people that this place was a place where people could come and pray and express their devotion to her as if they would do it in Mexico City at the Basilica. Because many of the people, for many reasons, cannot go to the Basilica in Mexico City. There's many reasons, but now that it's so close to us here in Des Plaines and the suburbs and all over the country, people drive, people walk, people bike, to come to her and say thank you, to bring flowers, to bring a candle. And I have many experiences where people have drove from Texas, from California, and after 36, 40 hours of driving, they just spent 10, 15 minutes praying before this image and went back to California, to Texas, to Alabama, happily because they fulfilled their promise. They were able to pray before this image. And another thing that makes this place very special is that when Monsignor Guerrero brought the image, he also brought soil from Tepeyac Hill in Mexico City, for the very place where Our Lady appeared to Juan Diego. And when the image was enthroned in this hill, in Des Plaines, the soil from Tepeyac Hill in Mexico City was poured into this hill where the image of our Blessed Mother now stands. And that's what makes this place also very special, very close not only to the Basilica in Mexico City, but very close to the hearts and the faith of the people that love her. The shrine is being used for the last 14 years, every year, and because of the way it was built, without the proper techniques and foundation, it's falling apart. The whole system is broken. It has a beautiful, just to have a beautiful cascade that was a joy for the people. They love it. Not only the way it looked, but also the sound the water make. It was music for the people, just to bring peace, and just as rivers of peace flowing from Our Lady of Guadalupe. But unfortunately this year we were not able to put it to function because the whole system is broken. It is falling apart. It is really, the whole structure is very weak, so it's beyond really repaired. It really needs reconstruction. It would be very, very sad to just leave it and let it fall apart, or just to see it destroy over time. I really believe that not only myself as a great devotee of Our Lady of Guadalupe, but all the faithful and all the devotees of Our Lady of Guadalupe have a call, a mission to not only keep it, but really to rebuild it, to do a new plan for it so that it could last for generations. It is our plan is to rebuild a new site with the same concept, the waterfall, the lighting at night, to have the same image that was brought from the Basilica of Mexico City, to conserve the soil that was brought from Mexico City, and just to be excited about the opportunity to not only make it new, but really to make it more beautiful, well-founded, and with a lot of space, so that many devotees could pray and could live their expressions of love and faith to Our Lady, to have a space for more flowers, for more candles. That is a need that we see every day, and this is a great opportunity to do something significant for the better of the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe, that holds a great future not only for the Church of Chicago, but for the whole church. This will be in the future one of the largest or biggest basilicas, shrines in the country, and eventually the plan is also to build a church which will be the biggest church in the Archdiocese of Chicago. So that's the plan, but we have to start somewhere, and that somewhere is to rebuild the grotto, which I think is, I believe, is very sacred, very important, and actually essential to the religiosity of all Catholics and all people in this area and in this country. When I was aware of the condition of the grotto and the waterfall, and it was evident that this beautiful grotto is falling apart, we consulted with architects and an engineer that his main focus are waterfalls. And they did a study of the grotto and found it to be in very, very, very poor shape. It's just about to collapse. And so we are sad for it, and so we have met with them. We are already working on plans about the new one, how it would look, what it would have in the concept of this new grotto for Our Lady of Guadalupe. And we are very excited about it. We are working hard on bringing about the best grotto for Our Lady of Guadalupe with all the people need. And it is done according to the experience of people that have come for years, what they enjoy about the actual place and what would help them to renew themselves in the spirit and to express their faith and love to Our Lady of Guadalupe. And so we're taking into consideration all those experiences of faith from the pilgrims. It will be a project that would cost between $1.5 to $2 million. And we are in the need to launch a campaign. We are planning to do so this coming December 12th on the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Not only because it is a moment to have most of the pilgrims or devotees of Our Lady of Guadalupe together, but because we want to place this project under the protection and love of Our Lady of Guadalupe, so that she could be pleased at it and also bless it. The campaign to rebuild the new grotto for Our Lady of Guadalupe will consist of donations, not only monetary, we're not looking only for money, but also for services, for talents that people could bring that can help to rebuild this grotto of Our Lady of Guadalupe. We are looking for donations from everybody, from individuals, from companies, from businesses, and not only in the Chicago area, but all over the world. I know this project is dear to our Cardinal Francis George. I have talked to him about it, also to our Bishop George Razas of the Vicariate 1, and they are very supportive because they see the need and they see the love of the people. And the campaign will be successful because people love Our Lady of Guadalupe, and if we do it with love and with faith, this can be done. The campaign will begin on the very feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe, December 12th of 2011, and will go on until we have accomplished the project. The donations we are expecting are from everybody, from all over the world, and donations can be monetary. They can also be services from companies, from construction companies, for any other companies and businesses that can help us accomplish this project from out of their love and devotion to Our Lady of Guadalupe. It also can be a donation of talents. Many people can do different things that could help us to also accomplish this project. I know this project is very important for everybody and for all those who love in a special way Our Lady of Guadalupe and have a great devotion to her. Cardinal George, our own Cardinal, is very enthusiastic about this project and he's very supportive about it. Also, our Bishop George Razas, who is the Bishop of the Vicariate where the shrine is located in the Plains. He is very supportive of the project, and we hope that everyone might be called to help. It doesn't matter if it's little or is much or whatever your possibilities are, but it's important that all of us are generous as we can to have this sacred place continue for generations to come.